Hi guys, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. We should be saying our thank yous today. Oh my goodness. A reading of appreciation and gratitude for the blessings. I was going to say cheers. First of all, we have cream. Like the cat that got the cream in the coffee. So. Anyway, I do feel as if this reading will be a reading of you have many things to be appreciative for. Lots of good stuff is coming in. Well, I feel I'm not going to do any more star sign readings. So let's say hi guys. Welcome to the channel of love. Thank you for joining me. On this Monday morning, it is 11:06 and we're going to have a nice chilled out reading. We have the ancestors, the fairies, the angels all wanting to come through and really express their love for you and to remind you how loved and cherished you are and open your arms to receive. I've done 2 star sign readings. I feel the first one, Aries, was for the Divine Masculine. The second one, Divine Feminine, Taurus. I don't feel drawn to do any more. I feel the messages were quite clear and it's like it's apparent blessings are coming in for the Divine Feminine. Divine Masculine has he has a journey to take and that's between him and the Divine. So onwards and upwards. There we go. Onwards and upwards. Now I do enjoy pulling a card and like reading its description, especially from the Witch's Tarot. So I have my selection of cards here, but I've just grabbed these because I thought let's have a look at what this card is saying, suggesting, and then let's see what this card is saying, and we'll have a look and see what the angels, ancestors, the fairies suggestions are. The fairies are very present. Like, I wanted to say, like they're hanging on the end of your fingertips. I have actually just kind of bitten all my nails off. So we just had this kind of session of, okay, what's going on? And then I feel like I've had little bits of fluff stuck to my nails. And I keep picking them off and took me to the fairies. Are very present and excited. Anyway, let's have a look at this this card I'm about to pull from the Witch's Tarot. There it is. Look at this. Magic. Magic. Let's I like this card. It's the Magician. It's the first person that the Fool meets on his journey. The Magician. Let's have a look at this message. I have my glasses with me. I had them yesterday, but I didn't feel the need to use them. But what's coming through is I'm going to put my glasses on because it's all about just making my life easy now. It'll be easy. A nice, easy read. It's a kind of magic. The Magician stands behind an altar at dawn with his pentagram around his neck and magical symbols embroidered upon his robe. With the wand in his hand, he draws a lemniscate, the infinity symbol, in the air above him, reminding us that as within, so without. With his other hand, he points down to the earth to illustrate another classic magical proverb, as above, so below. On the altar lie the classic witch's tools, which are also the symbols of the 4 suits of the minor arcana. The cup to represent the element of water, the sword for air, the hawthorn wand for fire, and the golden pentacle for the element of earth. The Magician is a commander of the 4 natural elements. By combining his personal power together with the natural elements, he makes magic through the sheer force of his will. He stands beneath a bower of red roses, which represents harmony. The 4 lilies in the foreground symbolize the purity of his relationship with deity and his creativity. The 4 fairies in the card represent each of the 4 natural elements: the green fairy for earth, red for fire, blue for water, and yellow for air. The fairies fluttering around the magician's altar show us how he is intimately connected to and has a strong working relationship with the elements, with the elementals, and the awesome powers of the natural world. The time is 11:11. Okay, meanings. When this card appears in a reading, it is a message to tap into your own magic to find the answers you seek. Work in balance with the elements and the powers of nature to create your magic. To create your magic. I'm not sure what word wanted to come through there. Where's my coffee? Work in balance with the elements and the powers of nature to create your magic and bring about positive change. Magic is all around you and it is everywhere in the natural world. The magician challenges you to seek it out. Connect to this elemental energy and tap into its powers. Be confident and look within as well as without. This particular major arcana card is a lesson in the Hermetic principle of correspondence, which teaches us that as above, so below, as within, so without. We do exist on all planes, on the astral, spiritual, the energetic and the physical. The magician urges you to choose the most harmonious tools and natural accessories for your magic. Use the laws of correspondence and all of the resources that you have at your disposal wisely. And what do I have at my disposal wisely? Well, we've got the fairies, the fairy deck, and then we have the angels and ancestors. It's just taken to me like correspondence. I know that you can't. Let me just zoom out a bit so I can show you these cards that we have here. And then we have Archangel Animal cards. And we have messages from heaven, communication cards. Okay, I know. He's pointing really that I'm to use the fairies first. I picked up the hint. I saw the message. Okay. Right, let's pull a card from the fairies then. Four cards, well there are 4 fairies on the card. That's absolutely fine. The 2 of Autumn. Put that one there. The 2 of Winter. That one there. The Queen of Spring. There. And the Moon. Now, I don't know if this is like suggesting 2 different sides here. I mean, we can see the masculine here. Well, look at this card first. Is this a masculine? It's a 2 of Autumn, so I'm taken to the lemniscate, if that's how you pronounce that. The infinity symbol there. Budge over a bit. with the Two of Autumn, the Two of Pentacles, normally the Pentacles are inside this infinity symbol, and it's like a gentleman with a cone hat on, if you want to say that. A dildo hat come through. But and he's juggling. He's trying to balance out this infinity symbol. He's doing like a kind of sideward jiggle, like a crab. Okay, so we've got the Two of Autumn here. It says, bring fun into everything you do, juggling multiple priorities or jobs, and an exceptional talent for multitasking. I feel that this is hi Bond, good morning, good day. It's 4:15 AM here. I'm not sure why I'm up, but I see you're live. Yes. Wow. Let's see. Okay. Let me just get back into the flow of this. Oh, I was taken to this character's actually like it's working with the magician energy here, co-creating, bringing it fun, bringing fun into everything we do, woken up everybody, jump in baby, we're doing this, we're letting go, let no one know. Not sure, but I agree with that statement. Yes, me too. That is so the energy, Cynthia. Jump in baby, we're doing this, we're letting go, let no one know. Not sure, but I agree with that statement. Yes, the first time I read it, it had a different meaning than next time. We're doing this because I felt that was the letting go energy come through yesterday. It's like a surrendering. But that part there, let no one know. Not sure, but I agree with this statement. Jumping baby, we're doing this, we're letting go, let no one know. I do believe that maybe you have to let the other one know, though, that you're doing this. Because that message has been coming through. It's like, we're doing this, but it's like, okay. Do you think maybe you need to let the other person know that you're doing this? It's the energy of like, already being together but not telling the other person that you are together. Yeah. So what is going on? I'm not sure. Anyway, let's get back to working this out. Bring fun into everything you do. It's very I was saying about the opportunities opening up for the feminine, and that's that energy that I first picked up on. Like, we're doing this, we're letting go, and but we'll let no one know. Well, in a way, you don't kind of like you know, message and, or call your divine masculine and say, hey, just to let you know I'm letting go. So it's something that you do, but you're not letting anyone know, but the divine knows that you've let go. Your energy, your feelings let you know how you're doing. We read about that yesterday. Become knowledgeable on that topic from The Secrets yesterday. So bring fun into everything you do, because life is an adventure. Juggling multiple priorities or job, an exceptional talent for multitasking. So I felt like this character here was like kind of praising the divine as well. Proud of how you're kind of co-creating this, making this experience fun. Like, you're not looking like a Wally, not really knowing what you're doing and how do I handle this. And I'll tell you why, because the coins have been taken out of the equation. It's the Two of Autumn. It's the Two of Earth. You don't take the money with you into the earth, do you? It's like the importance of money is the block. There you go. Because money holds little importance in the large scheme of things. It's not found in heaven. Abundance is found in heaven. Everything that you wish for and desire just like magically appears in heaven. But here on earth, it's all dictated, it seems to be. But not in this card. Are these like orbs that I'm seeing here? First of all, I was taken to those flowers that kind of bloom out of ivy. So if you have ivy, but it always takes me to a child being in a childhood. Yeah, being in a childhood state of being. I was a child that I think I've always had this kind of solitude. amusing myself energy. So I would just go off on a little adventure myself as a child, and go places where you think, oh, what's down there then? Little back alleys, and and just being out in the wilderness with the wild plants. And I was always fascinated by them. And I think that if you kind of push them from the bottom, they'll pop out of their pod anyway. That's what it took me to. And there's a certain smell as well. I was kind of left alone just to amuse myself during my childhood, so that is exactly what I did and still do to this day. What did my daughter say? I said that I had to meet my daughter yesterday, and she sent me a message that if she was running late, like to kind of go somewhere, in case I got bored, I could go and do such and such. And I'm just like, no, okay, I've got some bits I need to do anyway. And I said, and I don't get bored, darling. I don't get bored. Now this, an exceptional talent for multitasking. It's the energy of, if you want to get a job done, give it to a busy person. That is quite true. When, like, you're on it, you're on it. Organised, or organised chaos, it would seem. It would seem chaotic to some, but for you, it's very organised. It's called going with the flow. I want to read that card. I've picked up the Queen of Spring. She's brilliant, loyal, talented, and friendly. Good attributes to have. Let's read that Two of Autumn energy after I've read Cynthia's comments. Bright light, blue orb with a bright pink fuzzy centre came to view in our right eyelid around 2 AM. We have looked into aura work much soon. Oh, we haven't looked. Well, maybe somebody's looked into aura work much, and then we got soon. I'll let you know. I'll let you know that I know what you're talking about. Okay. Cynthia. If I find the picture, I'll share it. Our favourite picture was to hide behind the shingle garage in the tall, wild orange and purple flowers. I used to just like building like dens, camps. Yeah. Little sacred spaces where no one, like, places out of view, hidden. Yeah. Okay. Let's have a look at this Two of Autumn. It feels the energy of no matter what life has thrown at you, you've tried to make the best of it, and you've handled it marvellously. Let's go to the Two of Autumn here. You're quite capable. Let's have a look at this. You're quite capable of handling many things at once. Your ability to multitask and still do outstanding work offers you ample opportunities for the future, yet it can also be exhausting if you're not enjoying what you're doing. Make everything you do joyful. You can balance work with play if you seek out the fun in every moment, even if the pleasures are small in relative terms. They can lead to greater and greater happiness. The law of attraction sees you being playful and delivers to you more and more fun. Find the humour in your situation, and your concerns will fade away. A beautiful fairy attempts to keep many magic balls in the air at once. She is doing a fair job. But where is the fun? Well, it's on its way. Additional meanings of this card: juggling multiple priorities or jobs, accomplishing more than you dreamed of, handling all the details, making big changes in your career. Well, let's have a look. Where is all the fun? Let's look at this energy here. The Queen of Spring, brilliant, loyal, talented, friendly. Believe in yourself. Wonderful people want to help you maintain a balance between work and home life. You're doing a beautiful job of it, Divine Feminine. This is the Queen that you would have a passionate life with. It's like that's what's up for grabs, is a life full of passion, a passionate life. Okay. That's what's up for grabs. And you've got this card here. We get over to this this young one. Queen of Spring. Let me zoom in. The Queen of Spring is truly amazing. She can write up a marketing plan at work, throw a birthday party with 30 kids in attendance, volunteer for the local animal shelter, and somehow make it home in time to dress up for that formal event that's so important to her spouse. A devoted parent, she is graceful, intelligent, and lovely, and yet her most endearing attribute is that she is a true friend. She will be there for you no matter what, and that's why everyone loves her. On the other hand, she can be a fierce competitor, an independent and strong leader. She likes to have things her way. Chances are very good that you'll agree with her ideas, but if you don't, you may have a challenging time getting her to come around to your point of view. The Queen sits on her throne, carefully contemplating her next step. Her red dress indicates that she is very passionate about her plans, and she will not wait long before taking action. The additional meanings of this card: trusting in your own abilities, showing grace under fire, maintaining a balance between work and home, being a good parent, the determination to succeed. And there she is, and here is the boy. Hi, Jasper. Hi. Hello. Okay. Good morning. So you saying good morning to us? You was asleep in the other room when I started doing this this reading. Look, the baby's asleep over there. She's all curled up into a little ball. Okay. Did you just have an urge to come in? Right. Okay. I feel as if we're going to work on this side first. So let's get you a postcard from Spirit. I'm really talking to this Queen of Spring energy here, the Queen of Wands. Postcards from Spirit. Does that sound good, Jasper? Yes? Okay. You are magic, as you have the Magician there. Let me show you. Oh dear. Okay, well, it's interesting because like there's another one, but that one's kind of in, you can see you can see with love, but it's in reverse, so I don't know. Let's put that card there because I don't feel I want to put it back in. I feel it wants to be acknowledged, but your one came out with You Are Magic, with the dragonfly here. Okay, the message is, dearest Ju, there are times when loss is a part of life, and sometimes a loss is welcome, like when you leave a situation not in alignment with your highest good. Sometimes a loss is sudden and painful, like when a loved one crosses over to our dimension. Regardless of the nature of the loss and your control over it, your experience is asking to be acknowledged. Tears are necessary, as is grief. So I felt the energy of this card wants to be acknowledged. Acknowledged. Okay, let's carry on. Okay, Jazz. Regardless of the nature of your loss and your control over it, your experience is asking to be acknowledged. Tears are necessary, as is grief. And when you repress the natural expression of loss and try to move on too quickly, the unprocessed pain haunts you in destructive ways. We don't want that for you. Instead, let your heart break open wide, feel the loss and integrate it. See the beauty that was, the lessons learned, and know that as you let go of what has passed, ever more of you remains. It gets better, we promise. Your heart expands with more compassion for the world than ever before. Love heals all. We are loving you, sending you love always and forever. That's so interesting because this energy does not come in with this energy here. I can feel the difference, but I could feel that this may be a message from this energy over to this energy. So let's go over and see what's happening with this one in the Two of Swords energy. I just want some coffee, and then I've got to lean forward to reach for that card. Don't knock the cup into my mouth. He headbutted my cup as I was just about to drink it. Okay. We're going to look at this card. Okay. We are. Yes, we are. We'll have no more of your nonsense. It's just a card. Come on. It's just a message. It's just your ego at play, wanting to protect you from the truth. It's not protecting you, is it? It's hurting. Okay. Right. Jasper, morning, pumpkin, peanut. That's what she said. Did you hear what she called you? Say good morning to Cynthia. Okay. I'm going to read this message. Yes, I am. Right, okay, let's zoom in a bit. We'll have a look and see what's going on. And it is the Two of Winter, which is the Two of Swords. Now's the time to take action. Indecision has previously held you back, but this is the moment to trust yourself and move forward. Decision making can sometimes be challenging, but your intuition will guide you to the perfect choice. You may be torn between doing what you know is right for you and doing what someone else wants you to do. Chances are this matter requires that you see to your own needs. If you lack clarity, you can ask God, the angels and the fairies to give you a sign, or just listen to your own spiritual guidance. Make your choice with confidence. It may be necessary to compromise with others in order to move forward. Don't allow past concerns to keep you from attaining your goals. A little fairy boy is faced with a difficult choice. Both make music, but which would truly bring forth the song inside his heart? The additional meanings of this card: feeling trapped between the intellectual and the emotional, overanalyzing the situation, ignoring a problem in the hopes that it will go away. And then we have the moon energy. Powerful, intuitive epiphanies, letting go of worry and fear, understanding the truth of a situation. There's this avoidance energy of the Divine Feminine because she brings truth. And truth that's hard to hear. Card number 18. The universe is sending you messages right now about the perfect next step to take. Listen to the guidance you receive in the form of intuition, synchronistic events, symbols, and sleeping dreams. Be alert for people or situations that may not be quite what they seem. Give yourself a reading or speak to a professional or friend who is also psychic. Embrace the loving information you receive. It is divinely inspired. Worry is unnecessary and will only slow down your progress. There's no need to be afraid. Let go of fear. If any part of your life no longer feels right, then trust your intuition and make the necessary changes. Our fairy plays a stringed instrument under the light of a crescent moon. Her reflection in the water, however, shows her playing a different musical instrument. She says a different instrument, indicating that under the moon things are not always what they appear to be. And just by chance, you have two instruments here. They both play music, but which one truly sings to your soul? I think that's what it said. And the reflection in the water, there's a different musical instrument. How interesting is that? Because you're looking at this musical instrument, which she's actually, it looks like she's playing. And then, okay, what's that we can see? And it's like she's playing like a, doesn't look quite like that, does it? Interesting. Like a lyre. The additional meanings of this card: psychic awareness, seeing what you didn't see before, no longer being afraid, becoming a professional intuitive or reader, hidden information, and the power of your sleeping dreams. Let's have a look and see what this postcard is for you. Where are you off to, Jasper? He's gone. I don't know why you're shaking your head at me. See you later. Off he trots. Cynthia, Bear just shouted out, "Yay, well, you don't know nothing about me. I think they may be going through denial." Yeah, absolutely. Okay, shall we read what the... And that's why the Divine Feminine is progressing, and there's great opportunities, and like that card said, like, where's the fun? Like, you're so great at handling all these amazing opportunities. It's like they're coming. They are coming to you, Divine Feminine, because the Divine Masculine has to go through his state of denial, letting go, the fight with the ego, who's going to win. Love conquers all, and we know that, so we just allow that to be what it needs to be. The postcard for this side here, I was pointing to like them flowers again. I picked up the top here, them kind of flowers, but they said they were balls. Magical balls. Dearest Stu, yes, you, I'm talking to you. Look how he's like picking his hands and fingers. I know, because I've bitten all my nails off. It's like, oh, that was really intelligent, wasn't it? And it's like, just leave them alone. It's like, it's okay. I'm obviously not going to be painting them for a fair few weeks now, am I? Because we're going to have to allow them to grow again. So, yeah. With love. And remember, it kind of came out in reverse, but let me turn it around. Dearest Stu, we bet you must be so exhausted some days, giving as much as you do, sharing your energy so beautifully in service to the highest good, can leave you feeling depleted like an empty well. If it feels as if there's no more water for you, the good news is we have a plan. Well, this energy doesn't go with this energy. This is a message from the masculine here. I mean, you're handling things marvellously, and he's not quite understanding why, you know, he bets that you must get so exhausted some days, giving as much as you do, sharing your energy so beautifully in service to the highest good. It must leave you feeling so depleted. So he's got your cares, wanting to take care of your needs, even though you're not asking. It's an instinctual. Let's come out. It can leave you feeling depleted like an empty well. If it feels as if there's no more water for you, the good news is we have a plan. Today, go take a relaxing bath, book a massage, read a novel, buy yourself flowers or plant some in your garden. Make time for self-care, not more work on yourself. By tending to yourself now, you are reminded you're reminded to do so more often. So for now, Divine Feminine, you are needing to take care of your own needs and be the world's own greatest lover. Because in that vibration, you're manifesting like really, really good stuff. He's in this indecision mode. He does need to make a choice, a decision. He needs to take action, I believe it said, but that's irrelevant to you. You're still look, he's wishing you all these lovely care. I imagine it might be because like Valentine's Day is coming up, and if he's not able to like treat you, then he hopes he gets his message through so that you do it for yourself. So that's interesting. Anyway, so today go for a relaxing bath, book a massage, read a novel, buy yourself flowers or plant some in your garden. Make time for self-care, not more work on yourself. By tending to yourself now, you are reminded to do so more often. And be sure to use a word that might have caused you anxiety in the past, but is essential for your well-being now. No. Say it with us. No, thank you. No, I can't. You do not have to explain. Just say no gently but firmly, then go for a soak. Life will wait for you to bring yourself back to centre, replenished and ready for more adventures. The big message here coming through is how much you help the collective with your energy, everyone that you interact with, just the ripple effect that the Divine Feminine's energy. It's like, it's okay for you to not more like work on yourself. It's more about just enjoying the moment rather than focusing on, okay, how can I evolve? How can I be that best version of myself? It's okay to kind of just have that time out, take time for you, and remember to treat yourself exceptionally kindly. We love you so very much. You're so loved, Divine Feminine. Okay. What I'm going to do now is just leave this Magician's card here, because otherwise we'll be sitting here all day long, all day. Okay, all day long, which I can do if I want to. Just relax. Read a novel. Read from a book. Okay, we can read. Should we read from a book? Let's read from The Secret. Does anybody have any like page numbers that is jumping to mind? Let's put that there just so, because Jasper's just about to jump up and it will. Hey darling, come on honey, come on to my lap for a minute. That's it. Yep, come on in. You like the reading parts where we learn? Come, Jasper. 8921. We can do this. Let's go to page 89 first. Cynthia, thank you very much for your response. Cheers to the Channel of Lovers. Cheers. It's 4:44 now. It would have been 11:44. I think it's clocked over now to 11:45 is the time. Okay, 89. Okay. we'll start at the very, very top, because well, that's the page number. 89, oh sorry Cynthia. I know that, I don't know why I'm apologising, but I do that sometimes. If there's a loud, if I make a loud noise in the house, I go, I'm sorry. They go, why are you apologising? I say, because just don't, but it's just loud. I might have startled you, so I do apologise. Anyway, it's 69, no, 89, sorry, 69. And we're going to start here, and I just want to, right at the top where it says, imagine discovering at the age of 10, so it took me to the young boy who was up in this indecisive corner. Let's read this. It says, imagining discovering at the age of 10 that the power to move worlds lies within you. Nothing can prevent your picture from coming into concrete form except the same power which gave it birth, yourself. James Ray. People hold that for a while, and they're really a champion at it. They say, I'm fired up. I saw this program and I'm going to change my life, and yet results aren't showing. Beneath the surface, it's just about ready to break through, but the person will look just at the surface results and say, this stuff doesn't work. And you know what? The universe says, your wish is my command, and it disappears. Wow. When you allow a thought of doubt to enter your mind, the law of attraction will soon line up with one doubtful thought after another. The moment a thought of doubt comes, release it immediately. Send that thought on its way. Replace it with, I know I am receiving now. And feel it. Yeehaw! I know I am receiving now, and feel it. Can you feel it? Can you feel it? Can you feel it? Can you feel it, Jazz? A little tingling, he says. Jeez. Let's go to, we'll go to Bond's recommendation. 21. Wouldn't it be nice to be 21 again? Well, let's have a look. So, 21. And it starts with quantum physics. Quantum physics really begins to point to this discovery. It says that you can't have a universe without mind entering into it, and that mind is actually shaping the very thing that is being perceived. If you think about the analogy of being the most powerful transmission tower in the universe, you will see the perfect correlation with Dr. Wolf's words. Your mind thinks thoughts, and the pictures are broadcast back as your life experience. You not only create your life with your thoughts, but your thoughts add powerfully to the creation of the world. If you thought that you were insignificant and had no power in this world, think again. Your mind is actually shaping the world around you. The amazing work and discoveries of the quantum physicists over the last 80 years has brought us to a greater understanding of the unfathomable power of the human mind to create. Their work parallels the words of the world's great minds, including Carnegie, Emerson, Shakespeare, Bacon, Krishna, and Buddha. Bob Proctor, where it ends with this part here, by Bob, good old Bob Proctor. Have you ever listened to Bob Proctor? I like listening to Bob Proctor. He's good. Who's the other one I quite like listening to? His name slipped my mind. If you don't understand the law, that doesn't mean you should reject it. You may not understand electricity, and yet you enjoy the benefits of it. I don't know how it works, but I do know this. You can cook a man's dinner with electricity, and you can also cook the man. Wow. We'll leave it with that, yeah? Look at that electricity there. You can cook a man's dinner with electricity, and you can also cook the man. Geez, who's been strapped to the electric chair? What do you think to that, Jasper? Wow. Jim Rowan, that's the other gentleman's name. Bob Proctor, Jim Rowan. I quite like listening to those guys speak. Okay, we're going to go to the Archangel Animal cards. Did you notice that the doctor's name was like Dr. Wolf? I have a little interesting story that I'm sure that Original will not mind me sharing with you guys regarding the doctor's name. So I was speaking to her the other day, and she says, I have a doctor who's calling me back like later this afternoon. And then she said to me, guess what the doctor's name is? And I'm like, oh, come on, seriously, I can't guess that. And she's like, go on, guess. And I said, Dr. Angel. And she was like, no. And I'm thinking, oh my goodness, like there's just so many, you know, choices. And I said, go on, tell me. She said, I'm not joking. The doctor who's calling me this afternoon is called Dr. Lucy May. I went, no way. Yes, Dr. Lucy May. Like my actual full first name. But, well. Yes. She doesn't know how it was spelt or anything like that, whether May was this person's surname, because she had wrote it down after receiving a phone call, saying you will receive a call. Anyway, so interesting. It's just that mentioned Dr. Wolf. We got the monkey. Experience all that life has to offer. Archangel Raphael. Got the monkey. I want a monkey. Experience all that life has to offer. And that's why we are here. To experience the all. All that life has to offer us. All the good stuff. We have the challenges, of course we do. That's how we grow. But we are here to experience the feeling of joy. And doing things that make us feel good. Being who we feel good about being. Let's find the monkey. All types of monkeys originate from the 10th dimensional universe of Shakane and step down through the Pleiades. Their chatter calls in angel sonics that heal the creatures around them and help trees to grow. Monkeys also use these sonics to share news and information from the angels and elementals with animals, birds, trees and humans. As heart-centered beings, monkeys incarnate to experience with the right brain and follow their instincts. They are learning about qualities such as unconditional love, loyalty, togetherness and trust. Their focus is on family life, enjoyment, developing the senses, food and connecting with the trees. They are not here to develop human intellectual capacity or logical ability. They're not here to produce that. Okay, this monkey is quite beautiful, isn't it? Okay. So they are not here to develop human intellectual capacity or logical ability, but are extremely evolved spiritually and truly experience oneness. Okay, the guidance is focus on developing your right brain and your heart, as this is the route to ascension and oneness. Take time out to relax, have fun, and just be. Enjoy your senses, love your food, smell the flowers, see beauty everywhere, touch your loved ones, and listen with loving expectation. Attune to the wonder of nature. Bring your family or community together. In this way, you really connect and understand. You really connect with and understand oneness. It is important to be aware of your voice when you talk or sing. When it is warm and harmonious, the angels can use it to create sonics that purify you and light you up. You will radiate a pool of healing around you, and this not only helps others, but attracts good into your life. Be carefree and joyous. Be carefree and joyous. I like the sound of that. Okay. So, where to now? Let's get a message from your angels. Messages from your angels. Monkey Man. Wow. Wow. I mean, what's the likelihood? You're in the right place at the right time. Let's have a look. I'm just taken to the colourings being the same. Oceana, take action. You're in touch with the truth. You're in touch with your truth in this situation, and you need to trust your gut and lovingly assert yourself. Okay. Take action. Again, it's looking up as if it's talking to this this little 10-year-old energy, 10-year-old, who's just finding out, hey, you can create your own reality. You get to create your own world. Dive right in. There's no need for more research or time. You can trust your feelings on this one. I will guide you through the actions that are necessary, considering the circumstances. Your main concern is to avoid procrastination at all costs. Break the situation down into small steps so that you don't become overwhelmed. Then take those steps in regular intervals. You already know what to do about this situation, and you have made up your mind to take action. I am here to validate that your decision is on the path of light. Although there might be some temporary hard work or emotional turmoil, this will soon be replaced by a lightness of spirit akin to gently floating on a summer breeze. Summer breeze makes me feel fine. Sometimes you may feel too emotional or tired to take action. That is because you're unsure of the correctness of your decisions. Usually unfounded guilt is the culprit that is draining your energy and happiness. This is when it's very important to call upon the angels to shore up your faith. Notice how the doors open smoothly with each step you take. That is one more sign that you're taking the best course of action. New romance is imminent. either with a newcomer or through reignited passion in your existing relationship. Be open to giving and receiving love. That was the message on the bottom of the deck. We're going to go over to your angels and ancestors. See what they want to say. Autumn, release the old and rest. So we are now in the depths of winter. Actually, we're coming out of it, aren't we? There's signs of spring on the way. Have we been releasing the old and resting? It feels like it's time to take action. As I'm flicking through the cards, I just saw the oracle. Hear something in the other room, and there's no one else in the house, so it must be Jasper. We have Medicine Mother. Honor your inner knowing. Okay, so your message from your angels and ancestors. We have the Medicine Mother coming through. Honor your inner knowing. Let's zoom in a bit. There's that infinity symbol there. Again, Medicine Mother. Oh, look at the turtle here at the bottom. Hi, Fabfest. How are you doing? Okay. Medicine Mother, and I've opened up to the oracle again. Wait for important information. What's going on now? Take action, do what you know you need to do. Mother always knows best, they say, and it's true. We all know a maternal figure who's extremely intuitive and insightful, and this Medicine Mother has gone through many ups and downs. She has lived and she has lost. She knows what it's like to suffer and to want to give up. So the medicine of this card is that it's okay to make mistakes and get it wrong sometimes, and it's okay for things to come to an end. It's not the end of the world, it's just the end of one chapter and the beginning of something new. The Medicine Mother reminds you that even though you will have low lows, you aren't here to suffer. You're here to be supported and to support others. Let her give you the loving encouragement to take the next step forward. Hi Sabrina, shout out. Yeah, 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 yeah. You know you make me wanna shout. Okay, the extended message. There is an old pattern rising up in you now, and it's time to deal with it and release it for good. You're being encouraged to love and respect yourself enough to take the steps you know you need to take to move closer to where you'd like to be. You already know the answers. You know what you need to do. You may have been using delaying tactics or holding back, but now you are being guided to take action. Action requires courage, but your angels and guides are bringing you the courage to move forward. Take just one step, and when you do, the next one will be presented to you. And I do feel like these messages that I've been reading are actually talking to that boy in the Two of Winter energy. Okay, well I feel extremely drawn to get a message from the Mother Mary Oracle deck, but I just need to get up and get them there at the bottom of the pile. So let's bring them out. You know you make me want to shout. Okay, let's move these cards. I wasn't intending to kind of do every reading in this room, but I've noticed that majority of my cards are now in this room, and yeah, the transition was gradual but smooth. I don't feel I'm finished just yet, so I want to get there's a few more cards, but I felt drawn to go and get this deck now. So the Mother Mary Oracle, the Mother Mary Oracle. Okay, I've got 2 more cards before we get there. Let's see what the Oracle of the Fairies would like to say. See, she's pointing up again. All seems to be pointing up to the card that was up there. This card. He's pointing that way. And she's floating up that way. Okay, right. Let's pull a card from the Oracle. We'll use these Oracle cards. But seeing as I saw it twice in the Angels and Ancestors book, shine from within. Let me just put this. Can you see? Shine from within. What does it say on the card? Looks are only skin deep. True beauty shines from within, and it's time for you to shine. This is a time for self-acceptance and for revealing your true beauty. Let it shine. Fairy glamour is a form of magic used to make something appear different from what it really is. It's seen in many fairy tales such as Cinderella and Snow White, where fairy glamour is used by the evil queen to disguise herself as an old crone. In its simplest form, fairy glamour often involves using cosmetics to give the appearance of being more youthful. In spiritual terms, it can mean you're showing one face to the world while keeping your true face or feelings hidden. That takes me into the reflection with the instruments in the Water of the Moon card. Sometimes it's important to do this, especially if you feel threatened, but usually it's because you fear being seen for who you truly are. This comes down to learning to love yourself, not in a selfish way, but in a self-accepting way. Once you're able to accept yourself, others will accept you too, as they're merely a reflection of what we think and feel about ourselves. Can you hear them children outside? Cynthia, could you hear them children crying just then? You've put kids settle down now. There was a child that was just screaming outside. I didn't think it was loud enough for you to be able to hear it though, but that was very relevant if you hadn't heard. There has been very loud noises. They're kind of doing some drilling over the back of our garden, behind our garden, and it's just so consistent. And it's just like, what is this noise? It's like trying to block out. Anyway, so I'll just wait for it to finish. It's a lot of noise. Oh, crying, no. I would be getting down to their level and offering a hug after I still want to talk about it. What are you talking about, Cynthia? You've put kids settle down now. Oh, crying, no. I'd be getting down to their level and offering a hug after a stern want to talk about it. Of course. Children only cry and scream because they're trying to be controlled. They don't want to be controlled. The monkey's monkeying around in chat. I think so. But I saw your message. Kids, settle down now. As I heard like a kid screaming out the front. But when I read that message, they had stopped. Settle down now. Don't unsettle yourself. Don't allow them to unsettle you. Okay. Once you're able to accept yourself, others will accept you too, as they're merely a reflection of what we think and feel about ourselves. This card may also be asking you to reflect on when you last wore a glamorous outfit or went to the hair salon. If you're neglecting yourself due to a busy job or home life, remember that making time for you is essential. So, making time for you, I'm not just speaking to the Divine Feminine, this is to all. You have to make time for yourself. It's essential at this time. Even just escaping for half an hour and taking a luxurious bath can help you feel uplifted and energized. Feeling good about yourself, no matter what your age, is beneficial not just for you, but also for those around you, especially younger people, who are strongly influenced by the behaviour of the adults around them. The card may also be asking if someone is trying to pull the wool over your eyes and appearing as someone other than themselves. That's interesting. Okay. I haven't used the Sacred Destiny cards, and they're right here, so we're going to use this one as well. Let's just put something back. Stand still. The sacred landscape wants you to know, if it feels that some areas of your life have slowed down or even come to a standstill, you are right. Something is not progressing, even if it seems that things are flowing. Look beneath the surface. Perhaps something is immovable. The first step to becoming unstuck is to acknowledge where you are. The soul loves the truth. In life, you can either say, there are no weeds, or you can notice the weeds and begin pulling them out. Notice what isn't working in your life and then take slow, steady steps to unblock the barriers. In nature, when one is being sucked into mud, the worst thing to do is struggle. The best thing to do is slowly and carefully, one step at a time, extricate yourself. I'm going to get one more card from here. So, I feel like this side here, maybe, there's a standstill, which we're aware of. On this side, relaxation. Relax. When you receive this card, relax. All is well. No need to strive or push to get ahead. Beneath the surface of life, everything is gently propelling you in the right direction. You can lay down your burdens and simply unwind. Slow down and allow calmness to fill you. And when you relax and relinquish control, your intuition expands and you create the space for your spirit guardians to help you. Additionally, it's vastly easier to heal and have positive outcomes in life when you are rested and not filled with worry and a need to control outcomes. Lie back, stretch out, and watch magic unfold in your life. Just sounds bloody marvellous. Okay, let's get a message from heaven, and we're finished with a stern. Want to talk about it? From the Mother Mary. Do you want to talk about it? We know you want to talk about it. The Mother Mary will talk about it with you. Let's see what your messages from heaven are. Communication cards. Okay. Take the time to pamper yourself and let others take care of you. Wow. 22. 11, 11. 22. Go on, spoil yourself, you deserve it. It's all very well helping others, but balance comes when you treat yourself with the same kindness. Do something lovely for yourself, it's your turn. Your loved ones say, indulge in a luxury treatment or find a way of pampering yourself. Give your body the care it craves. Wow. Mother Mary. What's coming through is like, but why are we needing to go through this process at the moment? Okay, so we're taking time to make sure that we're giving to ourselves what we're giving to others. Does that make sense? As within, so without. As without, so within. Yeah. Works both ways. So let's have a look, and the message is Our Lady of Holy Fire, which takes me straight away to that Queen of Wands energy, the Queen of Spring. Our Lady of Holy Fire. Holy moly. Card number 39. To live is to burn, to grow and to ignite the heart and soul with passionate devotion to higher purpose. I ask you to honour me, even when it seems like what you love is burning away, or what you have believed. Let me just repeat this part. I ask you to honour me, even when it seems like what you love is burning away, or what you have believed in is failing you. I ask you to remain open to me, even if you are in shock, denial, or feel betrayed or broken. To live with an open heart is for the brave souls that love me and are capable of loving the world. I bring you holy fire. It burns through me as spiritual passion and ignites now in you also, my child. You are to receive this fire now and set the heart of the world aflame. Excuse me, my throat just went extremely tickly then. Okay, let's read this message. When we don't have spiritual passion in our heart, we fall in love with empty substitutes. We might yearn for a fantasy relationship that never quite manifests, or does for a short time, before revealing itself to be less than substantial. Or perhaps we yearn for a great job with a great income, only to find that even if we achieve this, there is still a space in our hearts that is not satisfied by what we have attained. To feel truly connected to our own divine destiny, we have to be willing to allow our hearts to burn for something greater than our own individual needs and wants. It is not comfortable to do this, but it is fulfilling in a way that cannot be attained by any other method. It is not bad to have individual needs and wants, of course. We cannot quench another's thirst if our cup is so broken it cannot sustain nourishing liquid for us, let alone for anyone else. Yet the oracle of Our Lady of Holy Fire speaks to us of a passion for the divine coming into our hearts, which will heal us and empower us to love the world, allowing the Divine Mother to flow through us and assist our world, which is in the midst of rebirth right now. The holy fire in our hearts is what makes us want to grow spiritually. We cannot help but be intrigued by it, feel drawn to it, compelled to work at it and keep going, even when it gets tough or seems downright impossible. It is what makes us want to contribute something helpful to the world, to become empowered and truthful in how we live, to want to live with goodwill and a genuine desire that all beings become happy and free. That holy fire in the heart is what fuels us when we are in dark, challenging times in our lives, when we force ourselves through the strength of our inner will to reach towards the divine for help, rather than collapsing in defeat or drowning in feelings of rejection or abandonment. Our Lady of Holy Fire is the patron protector of the mystical soul, the soul that yearns to know the divine and connect in a real, nourishing and palpable way. That soul wants to know the divine more than it wants to play power games or rule the world. That soul wants to cut through all the nonsense that it knows is not important and experience divine truth. You hold within you this mystical heart, beloved, and Our Lady comes to you with this, and Our Lady comes to you with acknowledgement of this and appreciation for your spiritual passion. If you have been feeling that your faith has been wavering or finding it difficult to trust that a situation will work out, or doubting yourself, fearing that you are not honouring your inner wisdom in a particular situation, Our Lady comes to you with comfort. She reinforces your spiritual strength now. Can you hear that child screaming? Our Lady comes to you with comfort. She reinforces your spiritual strength now. She reminds you now of the unlimited divine resources you have access to through her grace. She reminds you that to love is to burn in a spiritual fire for the divine, and that this fire is in your heart ignited. She reminds you that you are her child, yes, but you are a living divine flame, filled with her power and glory, and nothing shall subdue your light or spirit. If you're finding it difficult to relate to this message, you're being asked to loosen your grip on a situation that you are trying to hold on to. Let it burn. Let it burn in the holy fire of the Mother, and know that what emerges from that situation will be far superior and far more suitable for all concerned. Allowing it to burn means being completely honest, not hiding yourself or your true feelings. It means giving up the doubt and daring to believe that you don't have to be afraid. If you don't feel ready to do this quite yet, that is fine. You will get to that place at the right time and in the right way. Trust her and trust yourself, and do the following healing process to assist you, no matter where you are, in this lesson of Our Lady of Holy Fire. The healing process and affirmation. A living flame burns before you, bright, powerful, and intense. You may hear it crackling or feel its heat on your skin, but it will not harm you. Within the flame, the face of a beautiful woman appears, with her hands raised in blessings. Through the fire, she speaks to you and says that she is going to help you find your deepest desires and deepest fulfillment. She asks you to trust her. Place your hands at your heart, and if you can trust her, imagine that the fire, with her beautiful essence within it, is now burning gently in your heart, radiating through your entire body, all the way up and out through the top of your head, and all the way down and out through the soles of your feet. You are a living flame filled with holy fire. Allow yourself to stay and burn in this sacred fire with her as it cleanses and protects you. And when you are ready, finish with this healing affirmation said aloud 3 times. Our Lady of Holy Fire, Mother Mary who loves me unconditionally, bless me with your powerful, compassionate truth. May my heart burn with that truth, and may it set the world free. Our Lady of Holy Fire, Mother Mary who loves me unconditionally, bless me with your powerful, compassionate truth. May my heart burn with that truth, and may it set the world free. Our Lady of Holy Fire, Mother Mary, who loves me unconditionally, bless me with your powerful, compassionate truth. May my heart burn with that truth, and may it set the world free. Hello, Jasper. Hey, are you cleansing? I said to kind of stay there and allow this energy to cleanse you. A pretty boy. Okay. Over you come then. Are you coming onto my lap? Okay. Now, shall we say goodbye to everybody? Yeah? Okay. We've been on for 83 minutes and 3 seconds. I will catch up with you guys soon. Thank you for joining me this morning. Have yourself a wonderful day. Until we speak again, take care, much love. It's all a bit over the place, isn't it? I know, Jasper, I know. Take care, much love. Bye for now.